Oh.
Hello. Aha!
Good day to you, Builder. I came by to ask you to fill out a survey. It's something the church gives to all newcomers. Very standard procedure. Care to take a moment to fill it out? Wonderful! First question. How often do you follow the rules? I see. What are your opinions on bandits? I see. And finally, what are your feelings towards water wasting? All right then, let me just run the numbers here and, well, the bad news is you're not quite ideal Sandrock citizen material, but the good news is you have lots of room for improvement, and you can start in. So the short of it is, there's some sand on the plants and flowers in our temple garden. If you could go clean that up for us, that'd be great. Well, thanks in advance. May the light follow you always. Oh, by the way, you'll need a feather duster to clean up the plants.
Good morning, everyone.
Thank you.
Today, we'll be talking about struggle.
Okay, we get it.
Now, I don't need to remind y'all that Sandrock ain't exactly the most luxurious of resorts. It ain't fair, I hear from time to time.
Like train cars.
Oh, thank you.
Well, life ain't fair. Sure, I'd like a fancy old world flying machine.
Every time I run into a hitch while working on construction here in Sandrock,
Ain't that the truth? We get dealt one hand. Wisdom. Ain't no changing the cards. We can't change the
thank
past,
you.
But with Telesis,
But what can a humble saloon owner do?
we can change the
As
future.
long as we can use guns.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, thank you. Today, we'll be talking about struggle.
Like train cars, we're all connected.
Now, I don't need to remind y'all that Sandrock ain't exactly the most luxurious
thanks.
of resorts. It ain't fair, I hear from time to time.
Now that's what I call prudence.
Well, life ain't fair. Sure, I'd like a fancy old world flying machine, but you don't see me complaining.
That's wisdom.
What if we get
Me?
attacked?
Thanks.
Or
We get
worse,
dealt one
lose
hand.
our jobs?
Ain't no changing the cards. Dogmatic, yet sensible. We can't change the past, but with Telesis,
A gift?
we can change the future.
Have you tried kicking a tumbleweed? Can I go?
Yeah, I like to lead by example.
Train
Good
cars.
morning,
Let's all
everyone.
not
Connected.
forget. Technology helps architecture.
Thanks a lot.
Today, we'll be talking about struggle.
Now that's what I call prudence.
Now, I don't need to remind y'all
Well,
that
where does the
Sandrock
light
ain't
come
exactly
from?
the most luxurious of
thanks.
resorts.
Howdy.
It ain't fair.
Oh,
I hear
boy.
from time to time.
Tell us this for all.
Why would the light want me to be so bored?
Well, life ain't
Ah,
fair.
jeez.
Sure, I'd like a fancy old world flying machine, but you don't see me
Like train cars, we're all connected.
We get dealt one hand.
Uh-huh.
No change in the cards. We can't change the past, but with Telesis,
Oh, thank you.
we can change the future.
I just know you're going to do a great.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we'll be talking about
Let's all
struggle.
not forget. Technology helps architecture.
Now, I don't need to remind y'all that Sandrock ain't exactly the most luxurious of resorts.
Pastor's right, you know.
Whoa, another?
It ain't fair, I hear
Yeah.
from time to time.
Dogmatic, yet sensible.
But where does the light come from?
Well, life ain't fair.
Thank you.
Sure, I'd like a fancy old world flying machine, but you don't see me complaining.
Let's do our part to help rebuild the
We
natural
get dealt
world.
one hand. Ain't no change in the cards.
Thanks. It's really.
We can't change the past, but with Telesis,
Thanks.
we can change the future.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, everyone.
So me. I'm real righteous like that.
For me? Skinny! That was incredible! I haven't had such a fine battle since I stumbled upon that den of killbots back in '92. You fight like an army. And wait a second. Have you been working out? Your arms, they're so ripped. I suppose I should start calling you Ripped Arms. Oh, well, that doesn't sound right. Jacked Arms. Strong Arms. Supremo Hyperfens Victory Arms. No, just doesn't work. The fact of the matter is, you'll always be Skinny Arms to me. Hey, it'll be like our little in-joke now. Like when a really mean-looking gangster has the nickname Babyface or something. I'll be like, "Hey, Skinny!" And everyone will ask, "What? That builder is totally jacked." "What are you talking about?" And I'll say, "Good stuff, Skinny." In any case, I should thank you for the hard-fought battle. Take this as a memento of this.
Then what
Dealt
happened?
one hand. Ain't no change in the cards.
Okay, we get it.
Good morning, everyone.
Hear that,
When
folks?
will
Be more
people
gen-
It ain't fair, I hear from time to time.
Let's all not forget. Technology.
We
Unsure is a good kid. Heart's in the right place. Thank you. Catch you later.
Well done. If plants could talk, I'm sure as no good deed should go.
X is not here. Take it back.
Oh, thank you.
Finally, this is it. 68-degree latitude range. Ultra-fine axis controls. It's got to be accurate at least to this equatorial mount looks like it could counterbalance a pretty sizable telescope, which confirms my postulation that there must have been some old-world observatories under the sand. Now that we have a mount, it only stands to reason that there are also telescopes somewhere in the ruins too. Maybe even rocket anyhow. I implore you, find a telescope. If you can manage this task, I'll even let you use it. Sometimes. When I'm not using it for research. Or non-research. Perhaps you can use it once a year, on your birthday? How does that sound? If data from the Civil Corps surveys are reliable, I think there might be some telescope parts deep down the Gecko Station abandoned ruins. Are the Civil Corps letting us use those nowadays? I'll have to check and get back to you. Await my further correspondence by... keeping it. Thank you.
Need something?
Ow! Ow! Oh, man!
Farewell.
A lot of people are saying Sandrock is going downhill, but for migrants like me, the cost of living makes it. Bye.
here. Since we're both finished, let's put the stage back in business. Ta-da! This looks great. You know what? It feels so nice to work with a really good builder like you. Can't wait for more projects. Well, guess we're done. All that's left to do is inform our good Minister Matilda of our good deed. Anyway, do you mind doing the honors and telling her we finished? I've gotten really behind on my commissions. Thanks!
You've rebuilt the stage? Well, aren't you two just precious? That was quick. On behalf of everyone in Sandrock who enjoys a good hoedown, thank you very much for your service. Since Mason's in a hurry to get out of town, let's just hold his farewell party tomorrow morning. I'm sure I can get everyone together, even on such short notice. You won't miss it, right? That's grand. See you tomorrow, then. Thanks.
So long, partner.
Thanks. It's
Thanks a lot.
Need to salvage in the scrapyard? All right then. You come to the entrance of the scrapyard.
Don't forget to check out the most general store around. By the stairs.
Hey, Peck! Why haven't you gone home yet? It's so late. That's not like you.
I'd never get caught dead doing overtime. You just don't get it. That's why you'll always be small time, Venti. Night shift pays double, and you work half as hard. Plus, I get to sleep all day tomorrow.
Well, if that's the kind of life that makes you happy. Oh, yeah, I have a few bottles of yak milk here. You love drinking it, right? Take them all.
Ooh, hey, yeah, that's the stuff. Look, maybe I got it wrong. You're all right, Venti. I could make a super jumbo yak shake with all this. Oh, but not until after my shift is over.
Well, it's as you said, isn't it? There's not much to do during the night shift. Everyone in Sandrock is so wonderful. No one leaves their door unlocked. No one litters the streets. You should go. Milkshakes before midnight are the freshest and most delicious.
Yeah, is that like scientifically true? Yeah, now that you mention it, I could totally get away with it. I could suck down viscous yak milk goo till the sun comes up. That is, if somebody keeps their mouth shut.
I won't tell if you don't. Who would know?
Whoa, when did you get so cool, Venti? I won't forget about this. Somehow after today, I think we're gonna be friends forever. See?
That should do it. Oh, you're here. Your footsteps are so light that I didn't even hear you. You scared me. He's definitely a slacker, but he doesn't slack off when the pressure is really on. Sometimes his jokes are so funny that they make everyone laugh uncontrollably. Anyway, let's not talk so much here. Let's go quick. Amira is such a beauty, and she's also very kind. Whenever she talks to me, chatting with you makes me forget all the tiredness of the day. It's so much fun digging through junk together with you. Time flew by so... Wow. Look at this. I rarely stay in the scrapyard this late into the night, but I didn't realize the view could be so beautiful. It reminds me of my hometown Baja, where I would wake up in the middle of the night and see a sky full of stars. I love open spaces. You know what? Nights have their own scents. Like now, if you take a deep breath, it smells like dark ore, and I can also smell your scent, a professional builder. Hey, do you need to get home? How about we go sit by the crane lift, chat, and look more at the stars? Let's go. We'll sit over there. Is there anyone who doesn't like salvaging? I will never hate salvaging scrap. Maybe some people think that scrap is dirty and unsanitary, but I grew up in a landfill, and sleeping in a trash can is more comfortable than sleeping on a bed. Working to help others recycle waste materials is absolutely my favorite thing to do. Many people say that. I often see people on the street who look like me, but there are still differences. Venti is one of a kind. So, okay, let's go back and rest.
y'all, and thank y'all for coming. Today's ceremony marks a bittersweet occasion. One of the finest darn builders to ever grace this humble town will be leaving all of us, but he's off to a well-earned retirement. A few words, Mason? It appears our dear Mason is overwhelmed with emotion. Come on, folks, lighten up. A toast, then, to Mason and to new beginnings for the future of Sandrock.
Hello. Uh-huh. Thank you. Uh-huh. Thank you.
Somehow this doesn't feel like a party. Come on, y'all. The music's great. Let's have some fun. We can worry about the town's prospects later.
Why, yes, Owen. There's no need to worry about our prospects, as we have no prospects to worry about.
Hey, Gramps. You're killing the vibe, man. What's with all the doom and gloom? Sandrock is only up and up. You hear? Soon, everything's going...
Justice is right. We have a lot to look forward to. 2 new builders.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
The great thing about Sandrock is there's always something that needs fixing. Thanks, it's really nice.
My stars, seeing your father up there picking and is strumming like a mad fool, well, it brings me back.
It ain't fair, Ma. You and Pa get to pursue y'all's leisures and do whatever y'all want. When's it my turn?
Now, Elsie dear, you still got some growing up to do. I reckon once you show a bit of maturity, like your friend Meanne here, mayhaps we could do to ease off the reins a bit.
Oh,
Ma, Meanne ain't no more mature than me. That whoopee cushion we put in Pa's strumming chair the other day was her idea.
What? That's because I lost that bed to you.
Good day, partner. Ready to get your ride on? Yeehaw! Let's go talk to my pa at the ranch. He can lend you a horse for the day. Hey, Pa! I brought the new builder. I want to teach him to ride. Bring out the finest stallion we got.
Well, now, my little butter muffin sweetie pie, I'd love to help out you and your...
Pa!
Don't you paw me, little missy. Now, you for a fact know that...
Pa!
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt just this one time. All right, here you go. And you be careful now. These horses, they can smell fear.
We'll be fine. Thanks, Pa. Love you, bye. Let's get. Giddy up! Don't jerk on the reins. Keep your back and shoulders straight. Looks like you're getting the hang of it, partner. Why don't you try and keep up with me for a bit? Don't worry, I'll go easy on ya. Now the main trick is just posture. Keep your back and shoulders straight. Align your heels and don't slouch. Now the main trick is just posture. Now the main trick is just posture. Having a bit of trouble back there, partner? Shucks, don't you worry now. You'll get the hang of it in no time at all. You can rent a horse from my pa anytime you like. But what you really ought to do is head over to Construction Junction and get yourself a stable added to your homestead so you can keep a horse of your own. That'll make you a real yak hand. Just a horse owner, if you don't prefer that nomenclature. I had a lot of fun with you today. I'll see you around. Keep on riding!
Thank you.
Howdy. Uh-huh. Thanks. It's really nice.
call of the extremely rare, bottlenose... Wow, thanks.
Uh-huh. All right, catch you next time.
And so you see, that mischievous little Mion made a teensy little mistake. When she said that we don't charge for overnight commissions, what she meant to say is that actually, we do. In fact, that's an understatement. We charge out the wazoo for overnight commissions.
Yeah, I know all about the overnight policies. It's just that Mian said she thought she could get us a discount.
Yes, well, she's been overruled. Sorry, old pal, but if we made an exception for you, we'd have to start making exceptions for everyone. And that would be far too exceptional.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to shortchange the good folks over at the Commerce Guild.
That's what I love about you, Owen. Always so perfectly punctual with your payments. Well, I must be going. My employees won't reprimand themselves, don't you know? So long.
Oh, hey! You've come at just the right time. So, the wildest thing happened. Grace had a little spat with the oven and, long story short, blew the whole kitchen to smithereens. Don't worry. Everyone's fine. And luckily, so that's all well and good. My issue now is that the night the kitchen exploded, Grace insisted she'd take a pay cut until all the repairs were paid for. And she wouldn't take no. Now, without Mian's discount, I just can't let Grace foot the bill. I paid Yen already. It's water under the bridge in my mind. 'Cause, you know, these things happen. I can't stand letting her. All right, so here's where you come in. As a builder, you can just convince her that the repairs aren't that expensive. Then she won't feel so bad, and maybe she'll... All right. But let's not be too hasty now. We need to be prepared if we're really gonna... Here's the deal. Whatever she asks you, just follow my lead. Capiche? Don't let her guess we're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's go try... The Relic Rush.
I just need to put in a bit of salt. Thanks, boss.
Seems someone hasn't quite learned their lesson, but that's neither here nor there. Look who I've brought. Your friendly neighborhood builder, here to help us come to a conclusion on that whole explosion incident.
Oh, hey! And you're still on about that, Owen? That was a terrible mess, and I'm completely to blame. I'll be footing the bill in full for the kitchen restoration, regardless of what you may have told the builder here.
Hey, come on, Grace. It's no biggie. And even if it was, the Blue Moon has plenty set aside for rainy days, or explosive days, for that matter. Anyway, everything is taken care of now, and it hardly cost me a dime. Don't believe me? Just ask for a second opinion here.
All right, I'll bite. You plan to tell me the truth now, don't you? Let's begin. What is your name?
Huh? Where are you going with this one?
I have my reasons. Your name, please? Okay, next question. Next, where are you from originally? Hi, Wind. Nice weather this time of year, yes? Very windy, I've heard. That'll do. Now I know what you look like when you're deciding whether or not to answer truthfully. Next, I'll be asking what I really want to know. And don't even think about bending the truth to help Owen change my mind. Got it? I can read you like a book. Now, Builder, tell me, how much did it cost to renovate the Blue Moon kitchen?
You know, more than a few glasses of milk, but less than a herd of yakmel. Grace, it's fine. I wish you'd just forget about all this. Yep, just like I said.
I see. Next, the events in question occurred 2 days prior, and on the second day, when I came to work, the kitchen was already as good as new. Something here doesn't add up. Don't tell me you builders are dabbling in magic. Explain.
What's your angle, Grace? The two new builders in town are both riled up and full of vinegar. You're just used to old Mason and his whiny ways. Nothing unusual here, right?
I see. Next question. Regardless, Owen must have had to pay me on for working overnight. Tell me how much that would have been.
Be that as it may, a kind lady that she is, Mian gave me a discount. The difference in the bill was so small, I almost forgot about it.
Okay, next question.
Grace. Enough with the third degree. There's really nothing more to be said.
Boss, you sure have a lot to say for someone who says there's nothing to say. Why do you always butt in whenever I ask a question, huh? It's starting to seem like you two are in cahoots.
Cahoots? I mean, what even is a cahoot, really? I think this whole ordeal has you on edge. But, all right. Have it your way. I'll zip it. Continue with the interrogation, please.
If something like this happened in the Commerce Guild, would your boss, Yen, handle it like Owen? Which is to say, would he insist on paying the damages out of his own pocket?
Well, you never know. Remember when you first got to Sandrock and Yen was there waiting with open arms? Why, he must have walked over 12 steps from his desk to...
What happened to Zip It?
I did say that.
Bet you two think you're pretty slick, huh? Owen, it couldn't be more obvious. You did put up to this little charade.
All right. That's the ticket. Now we can finally move on from this.
Owen, I must say, your dedication to your employees makes you not just the owner here, but an inspiring leader as well. I'm proud to call you my friend.
Aw, shucks. Well, I think we wouldn't be seeing eye to eye if not for the builder here. You might even say we have an unspoken bond. Here, take this for your
Yes, thank you for helping us resolve this. I'm in your debt.
No, no debts. That's the whole point of all this. All right, let's get back to it. Catch you, builder.
Hey, has Owen told you about his new idea? It's even been approved by the church and all. Let me fill you in then. Short of it is, some small villages around Sandrock. Only question was logistics. We pitched it to the church and they were on board right away. Had a bit of back and forth. They said they'll help deliver, right? I think it's kind of amazing. These small villages are pretty far from Sandrock, and the desert is a plus. If we're going to bring them food, I want it to be fresh. So I designed an insulated backpack based on a takeout box relic found by the civil. It said that in the old world, people could enjoy fresh food without even needing to leave their house. This compound is a soft, flexible material. I tried to get Chi to look into the tech for me, but he said it didn't seem worth it. Oh please, space tech isn't the only. Best not to get too worked up about it. Anyway, after a bit of thank you so much. Alright, Chi is hiring again? What does he even need assistance for? It's not like he ever actually How's the insulated backpack go?
Grace recently suggested that we send food to the surrounding villages. I took her idea right to the church, and they said yes without hesitation. Dan Beeve? Uh-huh. Hey, see you around.
Hey, if you work hard, don't forget to play hard too. Oh, thank you.